Hey everybody. Okay, I'm literally at the gym. I just did an hour on the treadmill. Okay, eight, number eight incline. I don't know exactly what it's called, but an eight incline, 3 miles per hour. And it is 11 at night. I just finished. And I just had to come on live because, well, first of all, I was planning on making a video today anyway, but the day got away from me. No excuses. No excuses over here. But yeah, this is my gym. This is Lifetime. It's pretty empty right now. Amelia, hey girl. Amelia says slay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. No, literally, this is just like the most basic gym fit you guys want to see. It's like I've worn this like a million times. But y'all, it's time to lock in. Okay, look, if you have been on a weight loss journey, if you have fluctuated on the scale like me, okay, I have been up and down in the scale since I was 18 years old. That's actually when I lost the most weight I've ever lost in my life. I lost 40 pounds at 18, freshman year of college, when everybody was gaining weight. I was over here on my weight loss journey because at that time I was at my heaviest weight graduating high school. So I was super motivated. Plus, it was just everything was new, everything was starting out fresh and new. That was back in my Planet Fitness days. But I freaking love Lifetime. Like, I don't know if I could ever go back to like any other gym. And yeah, like, but ever since then, weight's creep back on, crept back on, crept back on. And now I'm at another season of my life now. And it's like I'm in my early 30s, right? And it's like I am again at one of my heaviest weights I've ever been at. And I mean, I gotta stay accountable. Like I gotta stay accountable. Okay. Got back from 8 hours. I know. So, I know, I get it, Amelia. Like we're working, yep, 8 hour shifts, we're working 12-hour shifts. Some of us are working, very long hours. Just some of us are doing all sorts of things. Some people got kids, some people are in school, some people are doing, multiple jobs. Some people, have like other responsibilities, right? And life just goes in all different type of directions. Okay. But honestly, there is no, you cannot do any of that. You can't work. You can't take care of your loved ones. You can't do anything if you don't have your health. And for me, I had a little bit, teeny tiny bit of a health scare earlier this year. I, it really wasn't like a major health scare. Okay. So I don't want like anybody to freak out, but I got my blood work back. It might have been end of last year slash beginning of, or like some point this year. I can't even remember because I've had a couple of different appointments. Just kind of like looking into this, but my blood work came back that, I was like almost pre-diabetic, guys. And that scared me because, and my doctor even told me like, it's just probably if you lost like, you know, 2, 3, 5 pounds, like it would go back to normal. Like you would be, because all my blood work, like my whole life, thank God I've been healthy. I have had, great results for my blood work and all that. Like, I've never had any real reason to be concerned. And if anything did come up, it was something that was resolved, fairly quickly. So I've always been very healthy, thank God, praise God. Um, but that shook me. And it has been a very trying season in my life. Okay. Um, Thanks, y'all in the chat. Y'all are so sweet. It has been a challenging season of my life, just, with career changes, just several different things like, family relationships, just different types of relationships, right? Like so many things, so many changes, so many like ups and downs. I think for me, also emotionally, stress, that will do it. Okay. And it's just like we're in our 30s now. The weight doesn't come off like it used to. if you drink alcohol like me, y'all know I love me a glass of wine. I have been known to drink a glass of wine on a live before, honey. Um, and that's what I love. That's what I love. Um, yes, even like when you're young, and honestly, 30s is still young, but this is the time. Like, if you are feeling aches and pains, if you are getting like feeling really, really fatigued, really tired, if you are just experiencing any type of health issues, a lot of the times, if you are somebody who's overweight, it is because of your weight. If you would just lose the weight, you would see a lot of those issues, those health issues just go away. And that's the thing that now we've got GLP-1 and we've got all that stuff. Me personally, I know that I've lost the weight naturally before and I plan to do it again. Um, and, this week, and I have been, if you want to see videos of just kind of like what I've been eating in a week to be on a calorie deficit, I've been posting those. I'm going to be posting another one this week of what I'm eating for this week. But I did take a break because I was traveling. I was not at home. And I I was scared to step on the scale, guys. All the weight that I had lost when I was doing that, just 2 to 3 weeks of consistent calorie deficit. I had lost a little bit of weight, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of weight, gained it all back. And that is a part of weight loss. Like, oh my God, the fluctuation, right? Like the ups and downs, you're literally, that's life. Like, you take a couple steps forward and then it's like something will bring you back, but you cannot quit. You have to keep going. You have to like pick yourself up again, as hard as that may be. You gotta keep pushing. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. Yes. For all of the young people, and you want to know something too. I know you say you're young, Amelia, but girl, like there are young people that look 10 years older than they are. I've seen 20-year-olds that I'm like, you look like you know, you should be, in a different decade, ma'am or sir, So weight will do that to you. Weight will age you. And that's one thing I will say where I'm at now. I am not, I'm nipping things in the bud before they get out of hand. Okay, I'm not coming to you as somebody who's obese. I'm not coming to you. I'm absolutely overweight. Okay. I've been overweight most of my life, as a matter of fact. And weight has always been something that has like been just a huge focus and a huge part of my life. I think I went on my first diet or my first kind of attempt to lose weight at 11 years old. So I am not new to this. I'm true to this. Basically, as soon as puberty hit, I was looking how I can lose some weight. Okay. I learned a couple things. The major thing that I know I'm doing, and I'll be, um, yeah, yeah, weight will age you like nothing else. Telling you. Not to mention the health implications on top of that, but just physically, like the physical appearance. And thankfully, I don't think that I look older than I am. I don't think that I'm at that point where my weight has aged me too much. At least that's not what people tell me. People compliment me on that all the time, but I don't. I'm not trying to play. I'm not trying to play with my health. I'm not trying to play on this, and you shouldn't be either. Okay. So I just wanted to come on live and I just wanted to encourage somebody. Listen, I'm posting what I'm eating every single week, what I'm doing to eat on a calorie deficit. Y'all know I love me a glass of wine, like I was saying earlier in the video. I'm cutting alcohol, completely cutting alcohol for the next 3 months because I got to do something. I was starting to see some progress and I done backslid. I done backslid. But we are getting it together. I am eliminating the wine. I'm eliminating the alcohol, except for when I go on vacation because I paid to be there. So yes, I absolutely need all my money's worth of drinks and food and all the things. I'm not going to overdo it. But I am going to be enjoying my vacation because that's life, right? But so I'll be traveling like in a couple of weeks. But until then, it's locking in. It's We're going to do the best we can. We're going to do our 75 to 100K steps a day. Today I was walking on the treadmill. I didn't make it out to the trail by my house. Thank you, Amelia. Amelia says, no, you look young and beautiful, girl. I appreciate you, girl. I appreciate you. You a loyal one. She is always in the lives. Okay. I love this girl. She is awesome. Thank you. And I'm sure it'll probably be the same for you because you care about yourself and you're always, wanting to be better and developing and learning and growing. And that's what we need to be doing. That's what we need to be doing, y'all. If you have been struggling with your weight, and this came across your feed or you're watching this, just understand that you need to lock in. Lock the in. I don't care if it's the end of summer. I don't care if it's the middle of summer or whatever. It's not even about the summer. It's not even about the summer. It's about you. It's about you and it's about your life and it's about you doing what is best for you and your health and also your lifestyle and the way that you want to experience this life. Do you want to be tired? Do you want to be completely winded every time you go up the steps? I don't have children yet, but when I do have children, I want to be able to, you know, do things with them, go places with them, not feel tired. And now it's like, yes, I'm in my 30s, but like I want to be like a young 30 something. I'm going to be young physically. I'm going to be able to do all of the things. I'm not going to be restricted by anything. My health is not going to come in the way in Jesus' name. I am going to, just continue to, it's going to be like I'm just drinking out of the fountain of youth because I'm determined and I'm motivated and I am set. My mind is set on living my life that way. Okay. All right. Yes. Yeah. um, Girl, yeah, get yourself a beverage every once in a while for vacay. Girl, yes, I will most certainly be doing that and definitely going to be vlogging. So you guys will see. We're going to be going to Jamaica. I'm super excited. But until then, it's about locking in. It's about locking in and getting your sleep. That's another thing. Stress of life. Stress of life will stop you from getting a good night's sleep. But it's time to make some changes. Okay. Oh no. They're about to close because they close at midnight. I don't know if y'all can hear that because I have my headphones in. But they always make announcements like every, like, I guess 15 minutes before they close. But I am going to love y'all and leave y'all. I am heading to the sauna. I like to do the vibration plate and then go to the sauna. And I still want to finish this I think is like 20 ounces of water. This little yellow cup. Y'all seen this before. Oh, yeah, it's almost midnight where we are. So different time zones. But yes, sleep is another thing. It's time to get better sleep. And I know that I'm at the gym late, but I don't have to be up super early in the morning. If I had to be up super early in the morning and I was going to get less than 8 hours, I would not be here because I'm trying to lock in on my sleep. And honestly, that makes the biggest difference. One more thing before I go. I want to tell y'all a story because a couple of months ago, I was working a job that was like, I was taking care of some children while their parents went on, and I like do babysitting and like a whole bunch of side gigs because y'all know I'm a little hustler. So I'm with like a babysitting nannying agency, and there was this one family. They were the mom and the dad. They were going to be traveling for some work related event. I don't know. Anyways, they're like filthy stinking rich. Okay, multimillionaires. Okay, the children, I was just basically like there to watch them for 5 days, full-time care, take them to school, pick them up, make sure that all of their animals, they have like so many different pets and animals and different things, that were needing care, right? So, okay, feed the dogs, not dogs, feed the animals, right? They did board up their dog, thank God. But when I was there, I was working. So I was there for 5 nights. I didn't have my usual glass of wine because I felt like, it wasn't appropriate. I was taking care of children, and they're not my children, and they're not like family. So let me just like be professional and like, just kind of keep everything really straight laced. So that's exactly what I did. When I tell you, and I understand those of you that have kids, they wake up at the crack of dawn. There is no sleeping until noon, like I like to do, because I'm child free. Okay. On the weekends, you're up, they're up, everybody up. And by the end of the day, you are tired. So I was living that single mom life for 5 days. But let me tell you, I felt so good. I was going to bed at the same time. I was waking up at the same time. I had the kids like eat their own like food. They had like their own foods that they liked, and I didn't have to do too much cooking for them. But for me, I made sure that I got like a bunch of nice like lean meals, right? Those nothing too extensive. I wasn't doing a whole bunch of cooking in their house, but just kind of like pop them in the oven and like, the salmon and steak or whatever with some veggies, maybe some potatoes, yada yada. Breakfast, it was eggs. It was very, 2 meals a day, no alcohol, lots of water, maybe a little energy drink or something like that. One of the healthy ones, like I do like Bloom from time to time. Y'all, I lost like 3 pounds in 5 days from just that. So I'm really, really excited to see my results, and I'll definitely be keeping you guys in the loop. Again, I am posting what I eat in a day or consecutive days in my calorie deficit. So definitely stay tuned on my channel. I already have a couple of those videos out, but stay tuned for more of those because you guys are keeping me accountable. I'm keeping myself accountable. And yeah, before this gym closed, let me go ahead and get the rest of my self care in and water in. And until next time.